This past Sunday and Monday, the Los Angeles Lakers had a back-to-back. First set of the back-to-back was against the Phoenix Suns. The second set of the back-to-back was against the San Antonio Spurs. I'll be recapping both of them in this game. Starting with the Phoenix Suns game, the Lakers won both of these games to get back on the winning side of things after a 0-4 road trip that they were very disappointed about. Um, Against the Suns, the final score was 107 to 96. These past two wins got the Lakers up to fourth in the West, and they're only a game out of second, setting up a big matchup between the Denver Nuggets and the Los Angeles Lakers tomorrow night. Um, because if they beat the Nuggets tomorrow night, they'll be able to retake that second seed for the time being, with not many games left to spare for the Nuggets to try and take it back. So, really big matchup tomorrow, or yeah, tomorrow night against the Nuggets. But to get to the Phoenix Suns game, as I said, final score 107 to 96. For the Suns, Kevin Durant had a really quiet first half, but he got going in the second half to bring the Suns back into the game. The Suns wouldn't go away. The Lakers were up by as much as 20, and the Suns just kept chipping and chipping at that lead, but the Lakers always had an answer, and that's why the Suns were never able to get over the hump. Oh, Kevin Durant still was leading scorer even with a quiet first half. He had a really big second half to try and get the Suns back in the game. Unfortunately, it was too little too late. Kevin Durant ended with 21 points on 6 of 17 from the field, 2 of 7 from deep, 7 of 10 from the free throw line, and also had 9 rebounds, 2 assists. Did have 5 turnovers though, so definitely got to clean that up moving forward if you're Kevin Durant. Um, Devin Booker really struggled as well, ending with 19 points on 6 of 17 from the field, 0 of 3 from deep, 7 of 7 from the free throw line, and also had 6 rebounds, 11 assists, and a steal. To round out starting five was Nick Richards, Ryan Dunn, and Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal in place of the injured Grayson Allen, and Bradley Beal really struggled, didn't even get double figures. He was the only starter not to crack double digits. Nick Richards ended with 11 points on 5 of 6 from the field, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, and also had 6 rebounds. Ryan Dunn ended with 13 points on 5 of 12 from the field, 2 of 8 from deep, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, and also had 3 rebounds on assist and 3 steals, as well as 2 blocks, doing it on both sides of the ball, trying to do as much as he can to keep the Suns in the game. But unfortunately, he just didn't have enough help. And as I said, Bradley Beal really struggled. He actually only played the first half, as he was ruled out due to hamstring tightness in the second half. And he didn't play on their second half of the back-to-back last night, but they were still able to blow out the Raptors without him. In the first half, Bradley Beal played 15 minutes, ending with 4 points on 2 of 6 from the field, 0 of 2 from deep, and also had 2 rebounds. And then off the bench, Royce O'Neal wasn't very efficient, but he wasn't inefficient. He ended with 10 points on 4 of 11 from the field, 2 of 8 from deep. Oh, didn't shoot a free throw, and also added 5 rebounds and an assist. Outside of him, there wasn't much scoring off the bench at all, outside of Tyus Jones, who ended with 8 points on 3 of 7 from the field, 2 of 6 from deep, and also did 5 assists. Um, Iguodaro and Colin Gillespie were the only other two to get meaningful minutes off the bench. Also, Iguodaro that is. He didn't shoot much, ending with 4 points on 2 of 3 from the field, and also had 4 rebounds and 2 assists. And then Colin Gillespie just really struggled from the field, ending with 3 points on 1 of 7 from the field, 1 of 6 from deep, and also had 7 rebounds and 3 assists. Um, the Suns really struggled as a team as a whole, only shooting 39% from the field, 22% from deep, only making 9 threes out of 41 attempts, 81% from the free throw line, and turnover 14 times. So overall, this is just a game you have to scratch if you're Coach Budenholzer, and they were able to do that last night against the Raptors, as I said, beating them by 40. So they were able to get back on the winning side of things, but to be more consistent, you got to shoot the ball, and the Suns have been really inconsistent this year, and that's because they haven't been able to shoot the ball consistently, and they got to find a way to do that if they want to sneak into the play-in before the season is over. Uh, for the Lakers, Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves led the way. Doncic ending with 33 points on 8 of 20 from the field, 4 of 11 from deep, 13 of 14 from the free throw line. He was very aggressive against the Suns. He also ended with 11 rebounds and 8 assists, as well as 2 steals. And then Austin Reeves continued his hot play as of late. He always steps up when LeBron is out, and he's been doing so this time around as well, ending with 28 points against the Suns on 10 of 21 from the field, 4 of 10 from deep, 4 of 5 from the free throw line and also had 4 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, and a block. He's not known for defense, but if he can start playing defense like that along with the offense that he brings to the table, that would make the Lakers that much more dangerous. So hopefully that is a sign of things to come for Reeves on the defensive side of things. Um, Jackson Hayes returned from a 4 game absence, I believe it was, due to a left knee contusion. And he played really well the past 2 games, but against the Suns specifically, ending with 19 points on 8 of 10 from the field, 3 of 7 from the free throw line, and also had 6 rebounds, 3 assists, a steal, and a block. Jackson Hayes is getting so many lob attempts and lob dunks courtesy of Luka Doncic because obviously they start blitzing Luka Doncic. He finds Jackson Hayes wide open for a dunk, or they come and double Luka Doncic when he's driving, alley-oop to Jackson Hayes, and Jackson Hayes is loving life right now playing with Luka Doncic. Um, Dorian Finney-Smith and Jordan Goodwin rounded out the starting five. Coach JJ Redick went in a different route. Instead of Gabe Vincent and LeBron James' place, he went with Jordan Goodwin. And Goodwin didn't score a lot, but he did the little things to help his team win. And JJ Redick credited him for that after the game. Dorian Finney-Smith did end in double digits, ending with 10 points on 3 of 7 from the field, 2 of 6 from deep, 2 of 4 from the free throw line, and also had 6 rebounds, 3 assists, a steal, and a block. And then Jordan Goodwin, as I said, didn't score a lot, but he did the little things. I think with 2 points on 1 of 5 from the field, 0 of 3 from deep, and also had 3 rebounds, an assist, and 2 blocks. Off the bench, there wasn't much, but they didn't need much given how well Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves played as well as Jackson Hayes. Gabe Vincent ended with 9 points on 3 of 7 from the field, 3 of 5 from deep, and also had a rebound, an assist, and a steal. Outside of Hayes there or Vincent, excuse me, there wasn't anyone who scored more than 3 points. Both Dalton Connect and Christian Koloko ended with 3 points apiece. Connect 1 of 5 from the field, 1 of 3 from deep. Also had 2 rebounds. Koloko 1 of 5 from the field, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. And also had 4 rebounds. And then Jared Vanderbilt only played 10 minutes. Took 1 3, missed it, and added 3 rebounds. Overall, the Lakers shot a fantastic 43% from the field, 35% from deep, 71% from the free throw line, only turned over 8 times. So the one thing I'd say, if you're JJ Redick, got to nitpick on the free throw shooting, got to get that to 80%, excuse me, or above moving forward, in order to be an elite team down the stretch. But overall, great game for the Lakers. As I said, they were able to follow it up with a win against the San Antonio Spurs, which is what I will pull up right now. So give me a few minutes to do that. So last night, as I said, they met up with the San Antonio Spurs. It was actually a rescheduled game. It was supposed to be on January 11th, but due to the wildfires that were happening at the time, the Lakers rescheduled it to a later date, which turned out to be last night. The final score, the Lakers were in control all game long. They ended the game winning 125 to 109. Just been a really rough part of the season for the San Antonio Spurs. Obviously, about a month back, Victor Wembanyama was ruled out due to a blood clot in his right shoulder. So just prayers up to him. Hope he's okay. That's a very dangerous situation. And then last week, they ruled out De'Aaron Fox due to a tendon injury in his finger that he needed surgery, season-ending surgery on. Given that their season was pretty much over, they couldn't make the play, and they figured it's better if he gets the surgery now and is healthy for training camp to get the chemistry down with his teammates. So really, really rough end of the season for the Spurs. They're just trying to get to the end of the season as a whole because it's been a really rough, as I've been saying, really rough second stretch of the season for them due to injuries. With De'Aaron Fox out, a bright spot has been Stephen Castle, the rookie. He's been a bright spot all year, but he's actually showing what he can do as the first option, very very efficiently as well. And with 23 points against the Lakers on 8 of 19 from the field, 3 of 6 from deep, 4 of 6 from the free throw line, and also did 8 rebounds and 3 assists. And then Devin Vassell has also been a bright spot for the Spurs down the stretch, even though their season is over. You got to take the positives where you can get them. So Stephen Castle and Devin Vassell have been positives for them. Vassell ended with 17 points against the Lakers on 6 of 13 from the field, 3 of 8 from deep, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, and also did 8 rebounds and 2 assists as well as a block. No one else ended in double digits in the starting lineup. Chris Paul, Bismack Biyombo, and Harrison Barnes all round out the starting five. Chris Paul ended with 9 points on 3 of 7 from the field, 2 of 3 from deep, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, and also did 6 rebounds and 8 assists. Um, Biyombo, who's been filling in for the injured Victor Wembanyama, ended with 4 points on 2 of 3 from the field, and also had 4 rebounds and an assist. And then Harrison Barnes ended with 7 points on 3 of 6 from the field, 1 of 2 from deep, and also had 2 rebounds and 3 assists. Off the bench, there was a lot of help off the bench for the Spurs. Unfortunately, none to keep them in the game, but you got to, as I said, you got to take the positives you can get them. And when a season's at a lost cause like this, you just got to take the positives and build on them moving into next season, which is what the Spurs are trying to do moving forward for the rest of the year. Uh, Jeremy Shohan has been a very big bright spot for them off the bench all season long. He ended with 15 points on 7 of 9 from the field, 1 of 3 from deep, and also had 3 rebounds and an assist. Actually, Jeremy Shohan and Jared Vanderbilt got ejected with about 4 minutes left, or 6 minutes left in the game, excuse me, after a shoving altercation, which refs reviewed and said they were both guilty, ejected both of them. So Sohan could have ended with more points had he not gotten ejected. Um, no, not Keon, Keldon Johnson, excuse me. He ended with 11 points on 4 of 10 from the field, 0 of 2 from deep, 3 of 3 from the free throw line, and also had 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks. So he did it on both sides of the ball. Um, he's been a really good player for the Spurs for the past few years, and he just continues to grow, and he'll continue to grow as the years go on. And then the other players off the bench were Blake Wesley, I believe his name is. There are just so many new Spurs players because of all the injuries I've been saying. So haven't seen this guy, but he is Blake Wesley. And then Julian Champagny, I believe, is his name. Yep. And then I hope I'm pronouncing this name right. It's a very hard name to pronounce, but Sandro Mamukelashvili, I think. I hope. He has been getting a lot of minutes down the stretch, 13 minutes against the Lakers. In those 13 minutes, he was very efficient. 10 points on 3 of 6 from the field, 2 of 4 from deep, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, and also had 2 rebounds and a steal. Champagny and then Julian Champagny ended with 6 points on 2 of 8 from the field, 2 of 7 from deep. So really rough shooting night from the field for Champagny. And he also had 4 rebounds, 5 assists, a steal, and a block. So even though his shot wasn't falling, he still did the little things, but definitely more from him shooting wise moving forward if you're the Spurs. And then, as I said, Blake Wesley rounded out the bench. And in his 22 minutes, he ended with 7 points on 3 of 7 from the field, 1 of 3 from deep, and also had 3 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, and a block. So he did it on both sides of the ball as well. Overall, the Spurs shot a very good percentage, 46% from the field, 39% from deep, 85% from their free throw line. The difference was turnovers. They turned over 17 times. The Lakers love to get out and run, and the Spurs gave them every opportunity to do so, and that came back to bite them the entire game. So definitely got to take better care of the ball moving forward if you're the San Antonio Spurs. But as I said, a lot of injuries, a lot of young guys out there. That's going to happen moving down the stretch. You just got to find a way to work through it for the rest of the year. For the Lakers, Austin Reeves actually led the way, playing fantastic, continuing his hot stretch of late, ending with 30 points on 12 of 21 from the field, 5 of 13 from deep, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, and also had 7 rebounds, 6 assists, and 2 steals. And Luka Doncic really didn't shoot the ball well at all, ending with 21 points on 5 of 20 from the field, 1 of 7 from deep. He ended with 21 points because he was so aggressive getting to the free throw line again. 13 times he got to the line, making 10 free throws. But even when a shot isn't falling, he affects the game beautifully with his playmaking. And that's what he did against the Spurs, ending with 14 assists, also added 9 rebounds, and also added 3 steals and a block. And his defense has improved game after game. And as long as it continues to do that, that'll be a big boost for the Lakers. Speaking of big boosts for the Lakers, Dorian Finney-Smith and Jordan Goodwin were both big boosts for the Lakers in the starting lineup, both ending with 15 points apiece. Goodwin shooting 6 of 9 from the field, 3 of 6 from deep, also added 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals, and a block. That is what he's in there to do. He's in there to make hustle plays and defend. And when his shot is falling at the rate it was against the Spurs, that is just an extra bright spot for the Lakers. And then Finney Smith probably had his best shooting game as a Laker, ending with 15 points on 5 of 12 from the field, 4 of 8 from deep, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, and also had 3 rebounds and an assist. His shot has been really struggling as of late, so hopefully this is a sign of things to come for Finney Smith and the Lakers. And then Jackson Hayes, of course, rounding out the starting five, ending with 9 points on 3 of 5 from the field, 3 of 4 from deep, and also did 11 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, and a block. Off the bench, Gabe Vincent played the most minutes off the bench along with Dalton Connect. Vincent ended with 11 points on 4 of 6 from the field, 3 of 5 from deep, and also had 2 rebounds on assist and 2 steals. Connect ended with 13 points on 4 of 10 from the field, 2 of 7 from deep, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, and also had 3 rebounds and 3 assists as well as a block. And then Jared Vanderbilt, as I said, he got in that altercation with Jeremy Sohan. So he only played 15 minutes. In those 15 minutes, he ended with 2 points on 1 of 2 from the field, and also had a rebound and an assist. But the box score does not show what Vanderbilt does. Excuse me. He's in there to make hustle plays, and even if he doesn't get steals or blocks, he makes it hard on his matchup, and he did that against the Spurs. Um, to round out the bench was Christian Coloco, Shake Milton, and Bronny James. They Coloco played 9 minutes, Milton 7. Bronny James played 3 garbage time minutes. He actually made a three, shot two threes, made one, ending with 3 points. Um, Jake Milton ended with 2 points on 1 of 1 from the field and also had an assist and a steal. And then Christian Coloco ended with 4 points on 2 of 2 from the field and also had 2 rebounds and an assist. Overall, the Lakers shot a fantastic 48% from the field, 39% from deep, 75% from their free throw line. I'd like to see that get up to 78 to 80%. So again, that's the only thing I would nitpick about is JJ Redick. And they only turned over 9 times. So perfect game for the Lakers. We'll see if they can, as I said, re-steal that second seed from the Nuggets tomorrow night against the Nugget or from the Nuggets tomorrow night. And Luka will be playing this time. Obviously, still no LeBron James and no Rui Hachimura, but we'll see if Luka Doncic can have a vintage Luka Doncic game and get a big win for the Lakers in order to get back to that second seed. And as I said, for the Spurs, they're just trying to get to the end of the year with all these injuries. And we'll see if they can continue to develop their young guys and hopefully get a few more wins along the way.